I would first like to point out, my opponents have said something about a resolution of analysis. They say that basically we need to provide a big impact on America and their national security, but any threat is a threat. Our resolution of analysis says that any impact on U.S. national security is a negative impact. Even if it's small, it's still a negative impact. So any threat that we can prove is going to cause the pro side to win. And I would like to go over their case and then go over mine. Their first contention about suppressing terror, they went into Afghanistan and all that. While we are in Afghanistan suppressing terror, we are creating terrorists. We are creating terrorists with our first contention. We explained Israeli. We are giving weapons, which was not agreed in the Palestinian agreement with Israel, the treaty. This is causing hatred towards us, which is creating terrorists. And our drone strikes, we're killing one terrorist for every 49 civilians we kill. This is not helping. This is creating more terrorists than it is killing. The second contention about promoting democracy. How can we be promoting democracy if we're creating terrorists? Terrorists are the #1 threat to democracy. And we are creating terrorists by giving Saudi Arabia money and weapons, and we are creating terrorists by these drone strikes that are causing local civilizations to hate us, because we are killing their civilians. And to go over our case, Israeli, again, we are supplying them with weapons, which causes the other groups to hate us, and it's shown through the congressional research that the rise in terrorism has increased. There are more terrorists than there were 4 years ago. This means that we are creating more terrorists. They say that we're suppressing terror, we're creating more. It's been shown through research by the congressional research. And again, our second contention about Saudi Arabia, where our oil, we give them unlimited access to very high-tech weapons from the U.S. And it's been shown through research that their government is supplying Islamic radical groups with these weapons. So we are creating terrorists while we're doing that. And again, our third contention, the national deficit, this is a big issue. Because if our national deficit continues to rise, we are going to lose our place as the supreme power in the world. And this is definitely threatening our national security. Because if we are not the supreme power, and other countries have more influence on us, like China, because we are borrowing most of our money from them, they're going to have more influence, and this is threatening our national security. And my partner mentioned about Osama and how the Israeli agreement, I have a quote by Osama bin Laden that says, "After the injustice was so much and we saw transgressions and the coalition between Americans and the Israelis against our people in Palestinian and Lebanon, it occurred to my mind that we deal with the towers." This is saying, my partner misspoke when he said that it's possible that he attacked us because of Israel. He did attack us because we were supporting Israel. It is said in this quote by Osama. So again, I would like to point out that we are creating terrorists, we are not suppressing them. We are creating them by supporting the Saudi Arabian government with money and weapons. Our relationship with Israel, because we're providing them with weapons, which is creating terrorists, creating hatred. And we're drone striking, which is killing 49 civilians for every one terrorist we make. So this is creating terrorism. Also, the national deficit, one drone strike costs $3 billion. That is a lot of money to kill one terrorist and kill 49 civilians, which creates terrorism. So you can see that our national deficit is rising. We are creating more terrorists than we are destroying. You can see that clearly our foreign policy is not working. It is undermining our national security. Thank you.